What's up, everybody? I am Destroyer, your coach of the Emerald City Extreme Speed Pokémon Draft League team. Before I get started, a big shout out to Mr. TJP who helped me to redesign my logo for this season. I absolutely love it and hope that you guys do too. And now for some big news. I'm beyond excited to have been invited to play in the Pokémon Premier League for their first ever draft season in Pokémon Champions. This is also their first VGC season and will also be my first VGC draft season ever. I've always played and shared 6 vs 6 singles draft content, and will hope to do more of that in the future. Unfortunately, there is not currently an option to do that in Pokemon Champions, and we do want to do a Pokemon Champions draft, so this is what we have. As they say, when one door closes, another one opens, and I'm hoping that this is going to be an exciting opportunity and a lot of fun to learn. A little bit about this season. We have 105 points to draft between 9 and 12 Pokemon. Each team is allowed a maximum of 2 Megas. Mega forms are separate from their base forms. Megas must also always carry their stones, but are not required to Mega Evolve. There's 2 divisions of 12 teams for a total of 24 teams in PPL this season, with only the top 4 from each division having the opportunity to play in the playoffs. There are 5 games in the regular season, a bit shorter than the typical 8 to 9 in most draft leagues, with Champions being so new and there being a lot of kind of unknowns about how future seasons and formats will run. We weren't sure if they were going to completely change the format with a new season coming up here, and if we might run out of time doing a full draft league season. So this season is meant to be kind of a shorter season and wrap up before the new regulations are set to be introduced. The format is VGC with a few restrictions added to enhance the competitive environment, such as no OHKO or evasion moves. In a typical VGC fashion, matchups each week will be a best 2 of 3. Each week we'll pick 6 Pokemon to bring to a match. 4 of them can be selected for each round. And now, without much further ado, I'd love to introduce you guys to my team. I picked spot 11 of 12, where my first pick was Whimsicott. Whims is the only prankster tailwind setter currently allowed in the format, which is its biggest draw. In addition, it also gets numerous other prankster support moves like Taunt, Encore, and so much more. This seemed like it was the most unique and irreplaceable mon that was available in this draft, and it's one that can fit on any team, so I thought it would be a great way to start off my draft here. Moving on to round 2, we drafted Excadrill. Drill is a premier sand team option, and it's arguably not worth having a sand team without it. Excadrill is a strong physical attacker and an excellent earthquake spammer. Even without sand, Drill can accomplish essentially the same thing under Tailwind from Whimsicott, giving us multiple options for speed control. To my surprise, the Mega version of this next mon got taken late in round 2, so I was holding my breath and really hoping that the normal one would get back to me because I really needed it for this team. You guessed what the mon is probably. It is Tyranitar. Tyranitar is the obvious classic pair with Excadrill. It gives sand support to Excadrill, as well as giving good rock support. Ground spam with Earthquake is obvious with Excadrill. We can also spam Rock Slide with Tyranitar, and we'll have two spread moves hitting both of our opponents, as well as covering the flying types with super effective rock coverage that are immune to our ground earthquakes. In the next round, we took our first Mega. That is Mega Clefable. While not the flashiest Mega, Clefable fills some valuable roles on our draft alongside regular Clefable. It's one of 3 mons that have access to Follow Me. It's a premier redirection support option for us. Our 2 main attackers so far are weak to fighting. Mega Clefable's Follow Me with its 4 times fighting resist seems perfect to help out with that issue. Additionally, Mega Clef's 135 special attack is nothing to scoff at. Its flying subtype, when Terra, makes it also immune to ground moves, making it a good partner to have on the field while Excadrill is spamming its earthquakes. Moving into round 5, we took our second Mega, and that is Mega Kangaskhan. This is a classic Mega and a really good one at that. When Mega'd, it has an additional stat boost, of course, but in addition to that, it gets the ability Parental Bond, which allows Baby Kanga to do a second hit with 25% damage. This is good, obviously, for the additional damage, but also to break focus sashes. It also has multiple secondary effect chances, so something like Body Slam actually ends up having a 60% chance to paralyze something rather than the original 30% because of this ability. It's also our primary Fake Out user. Fake Out is a crucial move to have in doubles to shut down opponents. So far in Champions, there's no Covert Cloak, which makes Fake Out even stronger. And before Mega Evolving, Kanga also has a couple of excellent abilities. Inner Focus, which keeps it from being flinched. by other fake out users, as well as Scrappy, which allows it to hit and flinch other ghosts. Moving into round 6, we secure a mon that fills several important support roles for our team. That is Arachnid. In singles, this is always drafted for webs, it seems like. That can give us a nice speed control option in VGC as well, but overall webs are much less viable due to there only being 4 mon and 2 of them being in the lead position, so there's not as much switching around to get those potential speed drops. But it does get wide guard, which is one of the things that really attracted me to this thing. Wide guard will stop people from spamming spread moves into us, essentially. Additionally, Arachnid is a very strong attacker with Water Bubble for water type attacks. We do need to have some options for Trick Room, even if it's just to respond to other Trick Room teams. And having a slow, bulky, hard-hitting Arachnid helps us from being completely manhandled by Trick Room teams. Moving into round 7, we pick up another really amazing offensive piece, and that is Typhlosion. With Typhlosion, it is all about Eruption. Eruption is a devastatingly powerful spread attack that does serious damage to just about everything. We have a Sand mode on our team, obviously, but we also have a potential Sun mode with Whimsicott getting Prankster Sunny Day. Pairing this with a Typhlosion Eruption will be extremely powerful, even to things that resist the attack. Typhlosion's base 100 speed is respectable, but with Tailwind support, this thing can potentially outspeed and just destroy everything with those boosted eruptions. Moving into the next round with our budget running low, we pick up a nice piece in round 8, and that is Rotom Frost. Defensively, this is not the best Rotom, but in doubles, this is arguably the most powerful offensive Rotom. The reason for that is Blizzard, which is a strong special spread attack. Additionally, we have another partner immune to ground moves that we can pair with Excadrill. With Ice and Ground on the field at the same time, going off side by side with spread moves, this seems like a really nice pairing to have. Ground and Ice is just a really not very resisted typing combination there. We're kind of like a Mamoswine, I guess, between these two. In addition to that, we also get good speed control with Electroweb and usual Rotom status spreading stuff. One more mon left in round 9 to finish up our draft. We went with Trevenant. Shout out to Zachmander, who refused to let me spend my last 2 points anywhere else. For a 2-point mon, this thing actually has an amazing amount of utility. Trev is the only Trick Room setter that we have on this team, and as a ghost, it's one that is not able to be stopped by a flinch. Trev has numerous tricky offensive, tricky utility and status moves in the huge bag of tricks that this thing has promises to make for a fun season. So that's the team, guys. Let me know what you think about it in the comments. Did I kill it in my first ever VGC draft, or am I completely cooked? Either way, it's sure to be a fun season and learning experience, and I hope that you guys will come along for the ride. Cheers!